how to stop being a beta male. Now let's get to it. First thing first, guys. We was all taught that, we should do this for a woman, or this is what makes us a man. A woman makes us a man. You guys got to get out of that type of mentality. You got to, do away with that type of teaching that, if you do something for a woman, that's what makes you a man. You guys are very insecure. That's why you think that if you take care of a woman, that makes you a man. Or if you open a door for a woman, that makes you a man. Or if you pick up something for a woman, that makes you a man. That doesn't make you a man. You were born to be a man. You a male by nature. You guys gotta get out of this type of mindset. This insecure mindset that if you don't be a woman pleaser, you're not a man. Or if you don't, pay for her, trick on her, you're not a man. This is why you guys are simps. You guys are insecure. Y'all beta males because y'all believe in the programming, the false programming. False information overload is what it's really called. You guys got to get out of this type of mentality, or you're going to be a simp. You're going to stay a simp. If you think a woman is what makes you a man, that don't make you a man. Or, if you don't have money to pay for her meal or pay for her vacation, you're not a man. See, what makes a man is what benefits a woman to a woman. See, women have made a lot of men insecure by saying, oh, you're not a man if you don't pay for that. Or you're not a man if you don't buy her this or buy her that. Oh, you're not a man if you don't do this for her, or if you don't do what she say. This is what women have programmed us men to believe. And it has lowered so many men self-esteem, until they became, a simp. They develop a mind of a beta male, and they start worshiping women. This is why so many guys worship women, because society wants you to feel like you're not a man if you do not buy a woman, or if you don't do that for a woman or do this for a woman. That has nothing to do with you being a man. You a man because you were born to be a male. You were born to be a man. Or if you don't have the funds, or if you don't have the money to pay for her, the movie night, or if you don't have the funds to pay for her materialistic items, you're not a man. That's not true. You guys got to stop letting society lower your self-esteem with false information overload. You got to start feeling secure about yourself. This is what's going to stop you from being a beta male. You got to feel masculine without a woman in your presence. You got to feel masculine and be masculine when no one is looking. You have to feel like a man even when no one is there. You guys have been taught the wrong things from past, generational males. They felt insecure. They had very low self-esteem. And they felt like they wasn't a man if they didn't do this for a woman or do that for a woman. And they made you feel the same exact way. And they turned you into a simp. But how to stop being that, you got to kick against the prick. Don't let no woman make you feel like you're not a man because you're not paying for something, or because you're not doing what she says. You guys gotta understand that it's not about women. It's not about women. That don't have nothing to do with you being a man. It's about you bettering yourself. It's about you becoming more confident, more masculine, more sure about yourself, more secure. What makes you a man is the man's character and the way how he treats people. Not narcissistic women that bashes you if you don't do this or do that for a woman. You guys gotta reprogram yourself. You gotta start valuing yourself. How you gonna stop being a beta male too is, and this is a big one, you guys gotta accept that, you gotta stop being afraid to be alone. You gotta learn how to be alone. You guys gotta learn how to be alone. That's what's gonna stop you from being a beta male. You're not gonna never stop. If you feel like, a woman makes you a man, you gotta be in a relationship to be a man. That's not true at all. That's a lie. You guys gotta learn how to be alone. It's gonna make you more confident about yourself. It's gonna have you thinking for yourself. And you guys gotta get on semen retention as well. Because semen retention is definitely a big, big help. Excuse me. It'll stop you from being a simp. You will not be a simp no more if you continue to retain your seed. You won't be afraid to be alone. You will start to think more rational. You will start to become more logical. You will start to feel less when you're on semen retention. This is what's going to stop you from being a beta male. Nothing else ain't going to stop you from being that beta male except you and being on semen retention. You've been a beta male long enough. You've done things to please a woman long enough and it still didn't please her. She just only wanted more out of you. You guys gotta stop feeling insecure about yourself because you are alone and because you're not with a woman. Real virile men, real alpha males, they know that what makes them a man, what makes them a man is themselves, their character. You gotta stop overvaluing women. You gotta stop putting women before you. You guys gotta boost your confidence up. Whether if it's lifting weights, if you have to do exercise, go ahead and do it. Because that is a big help as well. You'll feel like, if you work out properly, when you walk in the store, you'll feel like you own that store. You won't be, paying Hollywood women no attention. You will have a sense of, pride. You have a sense of confidence. You guys got to get out of this prison of thinking that a woman makes you a man. That is not true. This is why you are a beta male. Because if you feel like if you don't give a woman validation, if you don't give a woman attention, you feel like you're not a man. Or if you don't do something for a woman, you feel like you're not a man. You got to get out of that type of mentality. That type of mentality will keep you a simp. You will stay a simp. Because you feel like women is what makes you a man. But really they don't. Only a man can teach a man only a man can teach a boy how to be a man. A woman can't really do that. She could try to do the best she can, but you're going to still need that masculine energy there. A boy going to still need that masculine energy there. Still going to need, a male figure there to really teach him how to be a man. Knowledge and wisdom is what makes you a man as well. Not women. Because by you gaining that knowledge and wisdom, your mindset is going to begin to expand. It's going to begin to grow. You guys got to learn how to be alone. You guys got to find something else that's going to fill that void in your life instead of women. This is why a lot of these, these young guys, they get married at young ages, at 18, 20, 21, because they think that's what makes them a man, a woman. She's not going to make you a man. She's going to try to manipulate you and turn you into a beta male. That's what she's going to do. She's going to use every single tactic. She's going to constantly test. She's going to constantly complain. That's manipulation. She's going to constantly give you the silent treatment. That's manipulation. She's going to constantly try to get you to chase. That's manipulation. So she can keep you at a weaker vibration. To keep you at a weaker mindset. To keep you at a weaker energy. To have your mind thinking that she really loved you, but she's trying to manipulate you with her body through sex. To keep you weak. To keep you that beta male. You guys want to stop being a beta male? Learn about female nature. Don't question the facts. Accept it. And become more knowledgeable. And feel more secure about yourself. And learn how to be alone. And feel more confident about yourself. And get on semen retention. Because that's when your eye is going to open up. That's when your third eye is going to open up. That's when you're going to be, it's going to bring you back in tune with nature. Back in tune with the universe. When you on semen retention. It's going to put you in that masculine frame. It's going to place you in the right position when it comes down to nature, semen retention. You're going to become more masculine. You're not going to value women like you used to. You're going to start valuing yourself. How to stop being a beta male. Stop worshiping women. Stop being a woman pleaser. Stop thinking a woman makes you a man. Stop thinking that, just because you do good deeds for women, that's what makes you a man. Stop giving women validation. Stop giving women free attention. Then you will stop being a beta male and come into enlightenment and see past the smoke. Hope you guys got something up out of this, man. Y'all stay on semen retention, retain, gang. It's Coleman.